dirty songs. We've all heard a dirty song.
I'm seeing things that aren't real. I'm seeing things I shouldn't see. I'm dreaming things I've never seen.
You're beginning to think in images, concrete images. Hot, cold, light, dark, food, hunger, pain.
Hey guys, hey internet, and welcome to VAM, Vinyl and Music News, where we talk about vinyl, music, and just sometimes music news. So, a while back we did a video about the original Dirty Man, which just happened to be a record that I ended up picking up on a whim because the title was funny, because I used to do that back in the day, and I still kind of do. Anyway, in a nutshell, in case you're curious about that, I'll leave a link to the video somewhere down there. But it kind of got me thinking, dirty songs. We've all heard a dirty song. I wanted to talk about those songs that you just genuinely did not know they were dirty, or the songs that you just kind of grew up rocking out to as a kid and you just realized later on in life, or you were on that car drive and for the millionth time you heard the same CD and you heard the same song and all of a sudden it just clicked and it dawned on you, holy shit, this is a raunchy as fuck song. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it's happened to me quite a few times, and it kind of got me thinking, like, what are some of those raunchy ass songs? It's kind of funny because most people have this impression nowadays that raunchy music, dirty music, sexualized music is a thing of today, when the reality is it always existed. They just use different terminology, and they were kind of creative about it, especially in like the early 1900s and the 1920s. A lot of those innuendos, they were talking about sex, or they're junk. Anyway, but I wanted to talk about present day dirty songs. Like, I mean, Head Over Heels, Alanis Morissette, that's one of those where that one has me stunned. Or when you think about YMCA and you're listening to it by the Village People, you don't necessarily think, oh gee, oh crap, they're talking about sex. I think it's kind of funny how people just sing these songs with no issue or no regard, especially in like school settings. Like when you think about it, I think everybody has sang the song Don't Stop Believing by Journey, but the reality is that song's about sex. Or Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol, or even when you sit there and you delve into like My Neck, My Back by Khia, which is kind of obvious, or 50 Cent with Candy Shop. And I think it's kind of funny because there are so many raunchy songs out there that you kind of either you think about or you don't think about. I mean, some of them are obvious at the end of the day, but it kind of got me curious. Like, what are some songs that you remember growing up that were just like, whoa, wait a second, this is about sex? It's kind of funny to me when you stop to think about how many songs are out there, and especially those songs that you hear people belting out at the top of their lungs, or you hear people in a public setting just screaming and singing, and it's kind of funny. I don't know if that's just me, but I remember there were certain songs growing up that my mom was like, no, don't sing that. And then me and my brothers were actually the ones to tell my mom, no mom, they're saying Pissing the Night Away. It's a song about peeing because you're drunk. Sorry, Mom, about Chumbawamba. But that was probably the greatest moment of life, especially showing her the lyrics and seeing her face. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. Maybe that's a story for another day. But it kind of got me thinking about music and just dirty music in general. I mean, you've got Green Day with Longview. There's even a Foo Fighters song. I think it's All My Life by Foo Fighters. That's another one that's about sex. I mean, it's kind of funny to me. I mean, even Dancing Queen by ABBA is another one example. But let me know down in the comments below, like, what are some songs that you just remember growing up being raunchy? For me, honestly, the one that kind of surprised me was Eve 6. Granted, it was so obvious. Even Third Eye Blind with Semi-Charmed Life, I was obsessed with that song, and it's about sex. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below, what are some dirty, raunchy songs that you remember growing up as a kid, or you just jam out to nowadays, or you just recently found out. Let me know down in the comments below, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely hit that like button, and if not, that's not your thing, no worries. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below, what's the dirty song that you've been listening to. Anyway, hope you guys are doing awesome. Bye!
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen. Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.